Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life, and in today's video I just wanted to see how you guys feel about this. Apparently SoftBank CEO said that Sprint will have a better network than Verizon in 2 years. Now, as you can see, that's all he said. He wasn't being specific. He didn't say in detail if it was just in major markets, but according to what he was quoted saying, this sounds like he means Verizon, period. Coverage and in major markets. So, I mean, we've been hearing this 2-year mark for a while now. Marcelo said it, except he was being a little bit more specific. He said the top 100 markets. SoftBank CEO is saying period, according to what he was quoted saying. So, I mean, I've seen Sprint make improvements on route metrics. I don't know if you guys follow them. They are now ahead in Los Angeles as far as T-Mobile, and they're, in network reliability, they're catching up to Verizon. I gotta say, they're probably, as they say, they're within 1% of Verizon. If you look at the commercial, it says in network reliability. So I can agree with that, but data speeds and LTE speeds, they're not even close in that department. So that's where Sprint is behind. So that's the only gripe that I would have as far as them catching up in 2 years. And of course, network expansion, they're not even close in square miles of LTE. Also, they still have a lot of 3G conversions to LTE to make. So I don't know. I don't quite know if I want to take this quote serious when he says this. But I mean, he could prove us all wrong. But as far as the amount of money they're spending on CapEx, it doesn't look like it. They haven't increased it. They actually went lower than what they were actually predicted to spend. So, are they really just spending money on small cells in cities? I mean, I'm sure not all cities are 100% complete with Band 41. And then I'm sure they still have a bunch of Band 26 to add. And then there are some cities still that have none of it. So, it's going to be very interesting to see how competitive they get. Maybe he knows something that we don't. Maybe he's going to, get ready to pour billions into the network. Hey, SoftBank is now pouring $10 billion in Sprint's network expansion. That would be something that would be like, okay, now he means business. But if he still sticks to that SoftBank can't spend any more money on Sprint and Sprint has to pay out of pocket, I don't think that's going to happen in the next 24 months. Maybe in another 3 to 5 years from now, but not 2 years. There's no way. In my opinion, if you guys have a different experience, let me know. I'm sure some cities are good. Kansas City, Chicago, Los Angeles, Phoenix, New York. There's a lot of cities, Minnesota. There's a lot of cities out there where Sprint is starting to dominate in these markets. And you can see it on the speed too, like Dallas, they have three-way carrier aggregation live. San Francisco, Chicago. So those are markets where Sprint speeds are a lot better. But due to a less denser network, it's not quite there yet. But once they add these small cells like they've done in New York, they're gonna be pretty good as far as competing in network-wise in these cities. Now, if we could get this on more of a nationwide scale, Sprint could possibly dominate major markets. But, network expansion must happen as far as rural areas and interstates as well. So definitely, leave your comments in the comment section down below. I wanted to start a little discussion for this Friday. I know we've talked about it before, but they're bringing this up more and more. So they must know something that we don't. And it's got to be happening soon. If he's talking about 2 years from, November, in the next 12 months, we should see huge improvements in in cities and network coverage as well. So, and we should start seeing voice over LTE. So, definitely leave your comments down below. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.